Chlorine gas was actually used as a chemical weapon in World War I, has a great potential for harm and hazard to people, including to their skin, eyes, and lungs, even to the point of death. We used to receive 100% gas chlorine in 1-ton cylinders. Obviously, that's a lot of potential for hazard. Chlorine gas is heavier than air, so if a leak were to occur as a gas, it would settle. When Blackman was first built in 1981, it was kind of in the middle of a farm area, very little population, very little was taking place in that area. Now you can see it's highly developed. And if there was a major leak, the potential could be that it could extend beyond the property lines of city utilities, potentially impacting the neighboring schools, parks, and residential areas. Obviously, that was of great concern to city utilities, and safety and health are priority number one. City utilities worked with a group of people to examine any alternatives that there might be to the gas chlorine. In the end, it was decided that we should do on-site generation and lower our risk profile, but yet keep our water costs low. This building right here is where we generate on-site sodium hypochlorite. It's a 0.8% bleach. It's about 9 times weaker than what you find store-bought bleach. This is where we actually introduce electricity, salt, soft water, and we make bleach. City utilities is required to provide disinfection at our water treatment plants and also maintain a residual throughout the distribution system in order to prevent waterborne illnesses. After it leaves here, it's just administering the chlorine in low doses throughout the process and monitoring the residual as it moves through. DNR has specific regulations on how much contact water needs to have in order for it to have an effective deactivation of any bacteria or other waterborne diseases that might be in the water. We make sure and go above and beyond what DNR requires. And so the effective disinfection which occurs with sodium hypochlorite is the same as what you'd have with chlorine gas. This is just a little bit more complex way of doing it, but in the end it's much more safe and healthy for our workers and potential neighbors. What we're creating here with bleach is a liquid solution, and it's delivered directly into our water supply, so there's no airborne risk. When the decision was made to go with on-site generated chlorine, the costs were higher, but at this point, chlorine gas has gone up threefold, and so now the costs are nearly the same. We get the great benefit of having the same disinfection ability with much lower risk, so we're in a good place. It was a great decision.